Pectus Warriors, what's going on? It's Riley Byrne, and in today's video I'm going to talk about whether you can have good cardio with Pectus Excavatum. So this is a super common question. I remember as a kid really thinking about this and thinking Pectus was holding me back a lot. To be honest, I think it does, because everyone asked me this and there's a lot of, like, it's crazy the amount of people that say my cardio sucks and they have Pectus. So I really think there is a correlation with my own personal anecdotal experience. I have always sucked at cardio. I always get shortness of breath as a kid, and it makes sense, right? We got this indentation in the lungs. It is known that Pectus may affect the lungs and the hearts. Obviously, the deeper your Pectus, probably the more it may impact that as well. But even for me, with a milder case of Pectus, I still felt a big difference in my capacity, my cardio capacity compared to other people. But so I do think it can affect it, but I do not think it can affect it enough, okay? So I've got a friend who has cystic fibrosis, okay? Now that will affect your cardio. And he goes in marathons, he wins them, he smashes them, right? So that's obviously going to affect his cardio a lot more than maybe Pectus would. So, and it's not holding him back, and that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about. Doesn't matter really if it affects your cardio, because you are you, and you improve from your baseline. You work on getting better, okay? I love this quote. It's one of my favorite quotes in the whole world. It's by Tony Robbins, and he says, "Divorce the story of your limitation and marry the truth of your unlimited capacity." Divorce the story of your limitation. We all have these stories that we tell ourselves that we're not good enough. And with Pectus, I'm sure there's so many. So you'll go for a run or you'll play a sport and you get tired, so you'll stop. You'll say, no, I have Pectus, so that's why I can't do this. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna quit. Or it'll be any other thing in life. You'll have Pectus, and so you say, no girl's gonna love me because I have Pectus, so I'm not even gonna try. Guys, it's all in trying, it's all in hustling, it's all in working. You will get better. The reason why Pectus, I think, affected my cardio so much is because I told myself that it was a limiting factor. I told myself that my cardio sucks. I ingrained that belief in myself. So whenever I went to do cardio, as soon as I first felt a bit of wheeze, I would stop, I would walk. I sucked at cross country, but I told myself I sucked. I'm now getting into CrossFit. I'm now changing my training regime. I'm doing cardio almost every day, and my cardio has gone up tremendously, guys. I can run. I ran like 4Ks, which for me is a milestone, without stopping the other day, you know? Like, I'm doing these different CrossFit WODs and I'm like running out of breath and I'm pushing through. And I think it's the fact that I never pushed through. There was no pain, so there was no gain. I didn't challenge myself enough to continue to grow because I told myself I couldn't, so I stopped. So yes, Pectus can affect your cardio. I do think it can, because it seems to be very common with a lot of people feeling that. But don't let that be the end game. Don't let that be the end story. Work on bettering it. Obviously, doing cardio is going to be great for your heart, for your health, and I do recommend doing some cardio, guys. It's also a good form of exercise, caloric expenditure, endorphin release, different kind of things. So don't let that be a limitation. Don't marry the truth of your unlimited capacity, guys. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. People have overcome insane obstacles, and having Pectus is just a little obstacle that can make us better and stronger by working on being better. So I recommend all of you start swimming for some cardio, work on your lung capacity, work on swimming. It's also going to help you develop your back muscles, help with your posture, help with everything. Start maybe going for some runs if you can handle that. That can be a bit taxing on your knees. There are other options for cardio as well, and just start utilizing your body, utilizing its capacity, and divorce that fucking story, guys, that you're telling yourself that your cardio sucks, because that's when it sucks. Hope you're motivated to go do some cardio. Thanks, guys. Lots of love.